show you what I have in store. Tricks and games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way. That's the same way love is game. And I know you won't play. No. One more time. Hold on. I got a feeling I can't ignore. Girl, I've never been so sure. Needing you more and more. Gonna show you what I have in store. Tricks and games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way. That's the same way love is game. And I know you won't play. No. Feeling I can't ignore. Girl, I've never been so sure. Needing you more and more. Gonna show you what I have in store. Tricks and games that I wanna play. Just tell me that you're on your way. That's the same way love is game. And I know you won't play. No. Ooh-wee. Damn, I moved the band. I didn't put the band out the way. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? We be here shortly. Sorry for the inconvenience of you. Hopefully you come back.
I was about to say, I don't see me.
Wait a minute. We have a little technical. Yeah, you there. Hold on. We had a little technical difficulties. Anyway, hold on. I just got to get the chat back.
Okay.
There you go. We're going to be here for a little minute. We're going to be here for a minute. We got something to talk about. Every now and then I got something to talk about, and I got to grab Mel. Mel, go ahead, introduce yourself, your channels, and tell them where to subscribe at.
All right. I'm Mel. My channel is It's Mel Baby. I also have a channel with my my significant other, my girlfriend. It's called It's a Walk in a Fat Woman's Shoes. We do eat chats. Sometimes we do some other things, but that's mainly what we do.
Yeah, go and check them out. What's up, Leilani? What's up, Jill? What's up, TC? Leilani, can you please put Keisha and Mal's link to their channels, to both of their channels in the chat. For the people that are watching the replay, it will be in the description down below once I end this live stream. But this live stream comes from me. I like to watch a lot of videos on here. I mean, I done ordered me some AirPods.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. That's why
all right. I ordered me some AirPods to put in my ears because my big ear headphones, the other ones are just too big to walk around and listen to people talk while the baby's sleeping, all that stuff during the daytime. But I was in somebody's live stream. What's up, Very Carrie? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming through. I was in somebody's live stream, wish to say no names, and that kind of hit me because I was like, how do you have that type of answer? And it's not true. It's not a true answer. I don't understand that. But I'm going to come back with that. But once we get to talking, if you want to get on the live stream and voice your opinion on the topic is about bisexual women and men, and mostly on the women's side. And then the transgender with the things that's going on right now and how I feel and how Mel might feel or how you might feel. But I appreciate y'all coming through. You know, I like when we have company in the building, but make sure you subscribe to both channels. That's all I ask. So, Mel, have you ever in your life been with a bisexual woman?
Yeah.
I have too. So, all right. So when you was with a bisexual woman, did you have a trust issue or anything with them thinking they might go back the opposite way? Or was it like they was with you and they were just with you?
I didn't have an issue. It's the game, so say. Um, it's the game. It is what it is. Sometimes that bitch don't choose you. So no, I didn't have a trust issue with that either. Um, I guess that's why one of my exes had a baby, and I had no idea she was pregnant.
Wow. See, that's the only thing with bisexual women.
Right.
So,
But it's not necessarily a bisexual woman thing because like I like to say, a lot of people be like, but love is love. So if it happened to you, whatever sex it is what it is.
right. Okay. I get that. See, I was with a bisexual woman because she was married to a man, and for some reason she liked me, and I just took that chance. But then I started seeing signs, so it was like I couldn't. I just couldn't do it no more because it was just too much involved. But the question is, this was the question that I had for the chat and also for Mel, because me and Mel does this. It's a studs view every now and then. I want to pick it back up more often because people might
Right.
want to, people might want to know, our opinions on certain things, or they might be interested in trying, figure out themselves. But the question was, the person said that if you had a baby 20 years ago and you've been a lesbian, you've been with a woman for 20 years, you still bisexual. That makes you bisexual.
Hmm.
You had a
I've
baby,
heard that.
you had a
I've
baby
heard that.
20 years ago, but you've been with a stud or vice versa 20 years ago, right? So does that make that person a bisexual now? Even though they've been with you for 20 years?
Hmm. I well,
I
if
want this
that's
to
the
make
case,
sense.
about 70% of lesbians are bisexual. Then I'm just saying.
20 years ago. Okay. Do you know the definition of bisexual?
Yes, I do.
All right. Explain to the people in the chat what is a bisexual.
A bisexual is someone who uh i- hmm, who's been with a man and a woman, who like having sex with men and women
Presently.
at the
Correct?
same time, mostly.
Right.
Sometimes
So what you're
it don't
saying,
necessarily have to be in a threesome, but what? Excuse me.
Jill says she don't have no answer for these topics. It's okay, Jill. But sometimes you gotta,
I'm here.
like you said, you gotta, here to educate some things. Like, okay, so all right. So if you make sure y'all hit that like button, please hit that like button. That's all I ask. Um, so you saying if she's having sex with a man and a woman presently, she's bisexual, correct?
Most likely, yes. But
Okay.
hey, not
So
everybody feel like that's the term for them. They have
so
so many terms out there that my head is just because
so
I know a bisexual, but she doesn't call herself bisexual. She calls herself pansexual.
so hold on. So what I'm trying to get at, right? What makes the person bisexual as far as 20, 30 years ago they had a baby, but now they never been with a man since. So presently, what makes this person that's bisexual because they had a baby 20, 30 years ago and is now and they ain't been with a man ever since. So what makes them bisexual now?
They're most likely going to say you're bisexual because you've been with a man, even though you're with a woman, and it don't matter how long ago it was.
Even though it's present, they not with a man. What's up?
Yes, they don't care. Someone put that question to me and asked me, was I bisexual? And I was like, well, if you're gonna have to go with the technical term, yes. But if you're gonna go with what's going on now, no. Because the technical term is, I guess, someone who has been with a man and who has been with a woman.
But that was years ago.
It don't
It,
matter.
I don't. I mean, as far as what I'm concerned, my child 33, 32, 33 just turned 33. That don't make me bisexual.
I don't do labels because it is what it is.
What's up,
I
Bianca? What's
haven't
up,
been
Keisha?
with a man in over 20 years, but it's still, it is what it is. I'm who I am. I might want to do this one day, or I might want to do that one day.
Yeah. So, but what makes by this person kept being adamant about being a bisexual
They
because
was
you had a
adamant
baby.
because they're bisexual and they probably getting down with both of them right now.
It kind of confused me. This was a topic I want to say maybe a week or so ago when I heard this, and I was sitting in the back like, how did that make that person bisexual because they had a baby 30 years ago, 33 years ago, 40 years ago, and they ain't been with a man since. So that doesn't make you bisexual. That doesn't.
If you're gonna go with the technical term, yes, it does.
I ain't
Look here,
bisexual.
damn, I'm on my phone. Hold up.
Oh Jesus, she about to pull it up. Anybody want to chime in?
You, oh, I know you know this is what I do in my lives. I will let's go ahead on and get the technical and let's educate. Let's do it together.
Right. Hold on, let me put that on
Let's
there.
see.
Yeah, I just found it weird to be called a bisexual because you had a baby like years, decades ago. Bisexual means you having sex back and forth with men presently, not just because. I mean, that was years ago.
Okay, well, I guess even with the technical term, because look at here, bisexual, a sexual orientation that describes people who are attracted to more than one gender.
At the
So
present
yeah,
time.
no, they don't say nothing about at the present time.
They speaking in general, like right now, not like
Right.
back then.
They say who are. They didn't say present time, future, none of that. They didn't say none of that. They didn't say past. They didn't say it. Just said who are attracted. So if you gotta go, if you're gonna go with the attraction part, then hmm, maybe you're not bisexual at this time.
But
But
but but what makes you bisexual? What the lady was saying, what makes you bisexual now? And you had baby or babies decades ago. It ain't like you bisexual. You're not having bisexual acts. Let me say it like that. That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
okay, look at here. Right here say bisexual people can be assumed to be gay or straight based on who they are dating.
At the
Hmm.
present time, correct?
I guess so.
What's up, TC? TC.
Yo.
Hey, I knew it was you. what's your What's your input on this, TZ? Come on now, help me out.
Hey, what's up, DC? What's up, Mal? How you doing?
What's up? What's up?
Good to
I'm
see you.
finding
Happy New
you.
Year. Happy New Year to you and your queen, sis.
Happy New Year too.
And happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hello to the chat. Listen, number one, first and foremost, I want to answer the question because it's going to cause a lot of interesting ruckus. Have I been with a bisexual woman? Yes. And I said, and I compared being with a bisexual woman to being, like chicken pox. You only want it once. That's it. You only want it one time. And before you realize, before you recognize and learn, you don't want it no more. Okay.
Right,
Now,
right.
here's the thing, and that's Mel.
Hmm.
What you doing? What you doing?
I'm saying like different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
Um,
that's just how it was for me. Yeah, that was just how, that's
right.
my take. That's all. Yeah, not and listen. I am grateful for those women that can handle those bisexual women. God bless you. I really want you to please take all of them, because
Nah,
that's a mindset, and that's the beauty of us all, because it's so diverse, and it's just a
right.
mindset that I don't particularly uh enjoy. But listen, if there's some women that can take it and they can handle them, handle your business. I appreciate it. So let me
More
just say, in
power to
reference
you.
to the right, more power to you. Listen, the definition. So the definition, is bisexuality is one who has, I always would say a hankering, but I also say a desire for both genders, either at the same time. When I say at the same time, not a menage a trois, but but it could be a menage a trois, but it doesn't have to be. It just means someone
Right.
that likes both, and being in a relationship, and having intimacy with both at the same time. Now, here's where it gets a little murky in terms of people and people's uh, behavior changing. When you're young, let me just say this. I think that we all, when we're in our teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, we all have benchmarks that we hit. Some people hit them early, some people hit them later. I know some people that get wild and crazy and sexy when they hit 40, 50, 60, and that's why we have a lot of STDs in the nursing homes and the assisted living places as we speak. They getting it in now. You know what I'm saying? um no, it's true. That's a fact. Now, here's the other piece. When some people, when they're younger, they may have been, slow reapers. They may have been, when I say slow, they may have just been,
Right.
they didn't, I so I'm just saying that all of us come to a certain point in our life, at different times in our life.
That's
I
true.
me myself personally, as it pertains to being, those of us that are in the masculine, more masculine woman community. I take great pride, and I'm really appreciative to see those sisters who had children, even though, they're, studs, if you want to call it that, whatever. And whatever, I appreciate that, to see some, studs who have their own children and things of that nature, because a lot of times people don't see, they don't think that studs can have, yeah, studs have children, and when they were younger, or whenever they wanted, or they planned it out, they wanted to have a child, but they didn't necessarily want to be married or have a long-term intimate relationship with a man. Some things happen, life happens, whatever. So different things happen, and all I'm saying is that, as pertains to bisexuality, if a woman, sought for a man, she was married, she got married, she did all those things when she was young, because that's what she was told to do. Sometimes our religion, our environment plays a part of that. This is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to, you're
Right.
supposed to, this get married, have children. It doesn't always work in that order, right? Sometimes you have the children, then you get married, and then you have work. So it's just different. And some people, because of religion, they were raised a certain way, and that's what they think. They think it's supposed to be that they're supposed to be with a man. Then they get older, and they get older, and then all of a sudden, these feelings that they've had before, that they pushed off to the side and pushed away, and now the time, in terms of society, is you see, they start seeing some of these younger sisters living the truth and living in their life, and they're like, wow, that's what's up. Then them and their husbands start having issues and start having problems, and then they part ways. Sometimes, believe it or not, some women are married to men, and the men know they
Right.
they know. Now, whether or not some of these other women are having delusions of grandeur, these men know, and they know. And sometimes you can break off with a guy and have children with him, and then he can say, you know what? Yeah, you want to be with women. I get it. Go ahead. And then I'm gonna go my way, you go your way, but we still gonna parent. And you can still have an
Uh-oh, your phone went out. Uh-oh, your phone, TC.
You can't hear me?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You can hear, I mean, here you can have an
Excuse me.
amicable relationship with that man as a parent, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
now you living in your truth. Now you like, listen, this is what I've always wanted. This is who I want. I want a woman, you over here and I'm over here, and y'all still parent and y'all still have your children, etc. And it can be done. So you can be married to
Yes.
somebody, be with somebody, have children with somebody, and then after 10 years, 5, 10 years, and that time goes by so quickly, all of a sudden you hitting almost 40, you in your 40s, and you be like, and you looking at that
Right.
woman, and you looking at another woman, you like, dang, okay. And then you know what, sometimes even your children will surprise you and say, Mom, you not happy, huh? Listen, I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories of the children saying,
Wow.
Mom, you want a woman, go ahead, just go ahead, like, damn, let's just go ahead and be happy, because you're not gonna be happy with that. I've heard that. Serious business. The children are on point sometimes. So this woman, all of a sudden, she decides, they split, and then she goes her way with a woman, he goes his way with his next life, or his next group of women, or his next person. And that happens, and then she gets with a woman, and she's happy now, because now she's with who she wants to be with intimately. She this is who she's always wanted to be with intimately. But there is another side of most women, because we're so diverse. She might have wanted to have children.
Yeah, but the question is, TC, the,
Uh-huh.
que- the question is what makes the woman still bisexual if she ain't been with a man since
I never
30
said
years
she
ago?
was. No, I didn't say she was. I
Yeah.
don't think she is bisexual. She is, I think some women may be bisexual, but there are some women who are like, no, I don't want to be with a woman. I mean, I don't want to be with a man. I've always wanted to be with a woman. It's just that life, my social structure, my society that I live in, dictated that I be with a man. That's all that is.
So hold on. So male. Uh-oh, she talking. So would you call Keisha bisexual? Uh-oh. Take your mute off. Would you
Excuse
call
me.
would you call Keisha bisexual?
Oh. Peace.
I laughed. Did you hear her? Okay.
Helen
That's
Keller
why
heard
I
her.
laughed. But she said, "Fuck no."
That's right.
But
That's right. Helen Keller heard her. They all
right.
right.
Okay. No. At this point, no, because I've been with her like what? Oh, thank you. 21 years. Uh,
Wow.
from what I know of, we've only been together. From what I know of,
But see, listen
but
what you just
but
said
as
though.
far as being bisexual, I wouldn't consider her that at this point, because shit. But I don't
Because
know, because now I'm thinking about shit. Maybe that's a gray line, man. Is that's a dusty line. When
and
you
why
ask
you say
about,
that? Why you say that?
because I know some year. Oh, hold on a second.
Uh-oh. Keisha, I mean Mel about to get in trouble, y'all.
That right. That's what I'm saying. Mel, just
She about to get in trouble.
oh Lord. What you doing, DC? DC, we trying to put people together, right?
Yeah, well, the girl said, well, the lady said, I ain't gonna call no girl. The
The
lady
lady.
said, the lady said, if you've
What
been
she
with,
said.
if you had babies years ago, that makes you bisexual now. So my question
Yeah,
was, is
yeah,
Keisha,
Leilani. it was not. It was the little one. My older ones, I probably would say what I would say, but I looked over there and I was like, no, go in the room back there somewhere. But no, um, this is why I say it's like a great fucking line because some years ago, Keisha called so say was setting up a situation for us to swing. So say
Okay.
now I'm not doing the swing thing. It's one thing for somebody else to be fucking you and I know about it, but it's a whole nother thing to be watching this motherfucker fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
the swing she called herself setting up involved a dude, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you wasn't setting up no swing for me, bitch. I don't do the dudes. And
Right.
even if he gonna bend over, that's still kind of do he want his wife see me fucking him? You know?
Right.
But I don't, because I don't, but I don't want to see you and him fucking or however that shit gonna go.
Right.
So that's where the gray line is. But and that's why I say since we've been together as far as I know. But you know, in this world you cannot I don't believe you can say 100% that you and your mate are the only ones there unless y'all are just completely intertwined, a big ball, and y'all don't never really part. And when they part, she's sitting outside the door, or that's the only way I can honestly say that you never know if your mate cheating or not.
Right. But my question is,
Cheating is
I
different.
just I just said
she
what I
had
said. Now
she had three
you take it
kids.
and carry it with you,
Yeah, because it's like she had three kids, right?
right?
That was years ago.
Right.
And this lady is saying because she had kids 3 years ago, that makes her bisexual now.
Yeah, but less than 3 years ago, she was trying to get us to swing with a dude. So you would, she's gonna tell you no, that's her at this time. But if you setting up a swing with a dude, I don't know why
Okay. That's but
you
if she
know,
all right, so if she didn't set that up,
right? Would
she
I
does
say that she's bisexual? No.
okay. That's all I was saying because that was what we were saying in the beginning when we first came on the live stream. How the person said that because you had kids back so long ago or whatever, that makes you bisexual now.
So you talking about
I go
so
ahead.
what DC you're speaking about a particular situation or an instance and that has occurred and this a particular person made that statement. They're not, first of all, this particular person is not an authority. They're not
Right.
in they're not in the life, and
They're
this is
not. Wait,
just
hold on. Pause. Time out. The person that made this comment is not in the life.
I don't know what they in because it's I don't know what they are because years ago I seen something, but I don't know what they are. But the point is they trying to say if you had kids past, you know, now
Here
you
go the
still
real point. Everybody need to mind their fucking business. Who gives a fuck how people feel or what they doing? They're not fucking you. Leave them the fuck alone.
okay. Right on. Shut
Straight
the
up,
fuck up.
regardless.
Right.
Right.
Everybody always in somebody's bedroom and
Right.
not never ever pay nobody. You don't pay nobody's bill. They not. No one's asking you to. So shut the fuck
right,
up and
Right.
don't worry about it. And stop labeling people because you don't know.
right. If
Right.
anybody want to come on a panel and voice their opinion on this
That
topic before go to the next topic, please
that's like
the link is
I
posted in
go ahead.
the link is pinned up so you can just press the links if you want to get on the panel
Right.
and
What's to the chocolate girl?
what's up, pretty
Hey,
chocolate girl? What's
Lennon.
up, Lady Libra?
What's up? What's up? That's like Keisha have this shirt. Um what that fucker say? If I'm not sitting on your face, my weight ain't your business.
Oh,
That's true. That's what it
God
says.
damn!
Yeah,
oh,
I had to hit the whoa. Where she get that shirt
okay,
yeah, that's
from?
girl.
what it says. If I ain't sitting in your face, my weight ain't your business.
Right.
Oh,
So that term goes far, way past weight.
Right.
okay.
But it all boils down to this: mind your goddamn business. It what go on them people in them people bedroom ain't got shit to do with you or their hotel room or wherever the hell they having sex. That don't involve you. Whatever terms that they use is not your damn business either.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was a topic and it was just in my head, because like I said, it was like, wait a minute, I know I ain't damn bisexual. Not by a long shot.
Right, right,
So, and they just
And
was like,
interestingly enough, I think we can. Well, not all of us, but I'm with you, DC. I used to, be with men too, but no, absolutely not. I am definitely not into men. I'm not, no,
right,
absolutely not. I mean, at that time, it was that's what you did in terms of that's what your family did. That's what
right,
you did. That's what you were taught.
right,
And then you just, again, it's these feelings. You're like, oh God, this guy, ugh, just
right.
totally
But then,
disgraceful. You know what I'm saying? And then it's really interesting. You might have found even a guy that you could kind of like chill with and like have a good conversation with and have fun with, and your mind is your mind is very, very manipulative. It, and your heart too, it can make you think that this is the one, the person of your life, and just because you want to, I guess, please your family, you want to please, the people in your life. And that's what happens. That people, it's about pleasing and making people happy. But then as you get older and as you get past all of that, and then you start doing stuff for other people and you're still miserable as freak as fuck.
yep,
And you like, and then you get to a certain age or certain stage, whatever age that might be, because it's gonna be younger, it's gonna be older for different people. You say, bump this, I'm gonna do what the freak I want to do now, and that's just that.
right. Because it's just exactly what you just said. You try to do what you're supposed to do as when you're growing up. But the thing about it, all right, if you didn't have babies, but you still had sex with a man, does that still make you bisexual? Even though you didn't
I
have no
would say
babies,
yeah.
even
Just
though you
because you
didn't.
didn't get caught don't mean that you didn't do it. All right.
Oh,
I'm just
Okay,
saying.
okay. I'm going to
oh.
make my sound effects up.
So here, but okay, Mel, DC. That let me just let me reframe another question another way. A lot of times, especially as women get older, they're trying to meet a guy, right? And
Right,
sometimes if you meet a guy, say he's in his late 40s and he never had any children and he was never married, the first thing sometimes people think, oh, he must be gay.
right.
No, I
That's
wouldn't. I wouldn't. That wouldn't be my first thing. Uh, Really, to tell you the truth, you have to get to know people to know stuff, and
There
that
you
wouldn't
go.
be my first thought because, like I said, there's so much weird shit going on in this world. You just don't never fucking know. That's
basic.
like my son is 30 years old. He don't have a girlfriend. He still live with us, and as far as him being gay or however she go, I don't know. I don't know. But when he does want to date, is women. So I can't necessarily agree with that term right there. That's like I have
Hmm.
an uncle who's let me see, he dirt old now, but when I was
Did you wait a
growing up,
minute?
he lived with my grandmother.
Did you say
He's
dirt
dirt old now.
old?
Yes, he's dirt old, like almost dust. And
Damn.
he lived with my grandmother my whole life. And my grandmother died about maybe 20 years ago, but he still lives in that house. He still does not have a wife. But my uncle was a hoe.
Mm.
Uh, we did not see the women, but we knew he had them. There was only one woman he let us see, and when she broke his heart, that was a wrap. We didn't meet no more.
Okay.
What you gonna do with that knife?
Uh-uh. They got the knives in the house.
Right. But she ain't coming my way, so I'm good.
You called her bisexual.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was,
What you gonna do with that knife? Oh, Curb got a cookout? Oh, wow.
Leilani
More power
said
to y'all.
Leilani said my
Wait,
family
let's see.
decided I was gay when I popped up married and pregnant at 28. They were like, "You are not gay. You not gay." Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna say that because we have my cousin that they're talking about they're going by now. We still, even though she has a baby now, we like, you ain't have to do that. You still gay to us. We don't care. You still the gay one. You in the closet. You still the in the closet gay cousin. We don't care. We don't care you had a baby. You still that one. Okay?
Ooh-wee. Um,
Because and that's why I said when she was like the single man in his 40s and never had a wife or what or children. That's why I was like, no, you can't just naturally assume he's gay. Um,
Hmm.
because some people move certain ways in different ways than other people.
right,
Not everybody moves like what's expected of them or this, that, and the other.
right.
Because I know my grandmother expected her children to get married, and I will have to say the ones that did get married, they look like they were all miserable. Okay, like I have an uncle now who I remember going to spend nights at him and his wife house, and they would be fighting. Don't know what they would be fighting for, and then eventually she left him, came back, left him again. Now they're divorced, but they still live together, and
Mm,
their children are grown. And they ain't raising no more children. That's just what they doing. They together and they dating other people. And
okay.
they live together, but they dating other people.
Mm.
All right. So, all right, let's move on to the next topic because I don't want to be here all hours like I see on other people's live streams. But my next question is, how do you guys feel about transgender playing sports with other females? Female transgender playing with straight
Mm.
females.
Well, how you feel about a trans man playing sports with men?
Well, I think it'd be fine because both they strong men. Both of them are strong, so it would work.
Yeah, but you can't possibly think this transgender woman is gonna have the same strength as a man. Just like you can't expect a woman to have the same strength as a transgender woman.
I would play any sport with them except wrestling.
I feel like they should have their own damn league. No offense,
True.
Yeah.
What you think, CC?
Yeah.
because not all
Yeah. Yeah. No.
transgender women don't have their penis.
True. You right.
Okay,
And so and Mel just said it. So there are different levels. There are different stages. And like you just said, Mel, and depending on the stage, some of them still may have their penis, right? So if that's the case, then no, they shouldn't be playing sports with biological women. Period. At all. At all. They should not. And the bottom line is that there's a particular strength, of course, that men have that women don't, and it is definitely not. It's not equal. It's not equal at all. Period.
right, correct. So
Mm-mm.
you
Yeah.
think Caitlyn Jenner should be playing soccer on the female soccer team?
Well, I don't think Caitlyn Jenner should be playing anything at this particular point.
Yeah,
She
at
need to.
her age. Yeah,
Yeah. If no. No.
but still in no, he only changed his physical and on top. He's still a man on the bottom, which
Oh,
made no
really?
sense to
Okay.
me. Yes, he's still a man on bottom, which made no sense to me because he said he
Oh,
felt like he
okay.
was a woman his whole life. Well, why would you keep your penis in your balls? You know
Hmm.
any women with penis and balls?
I didn't know. Oh, I thought he transgendered completely.
No, he did not do the bottom.
Oh, okay. Well, mm,
I have a friend who did that, and he's going through a lot now, a lot because those surgeries are not I guess you could say 100% or however you want to say it.
They
And
said it's
he,
painful.
what you say, DC?
They said it's really painful for them to process the whole thing.
Right, she did. But she well he and that's another hard thing for me to do because I knew him since he was 16 and he well he has always been he but not physically,
Okay.
but so now it's hard like putting her into he, but I'm working on it because like I say, shit, let me see, I've known her over 20 some odd years, and in the last maybe 10 years, she started transitioning and she's almost 100% now. But her bottom surgery is not friendly to her. Like
mm,
she's shown pictures where it has gone astray, and she's had to have multiple surgeries to fix that part of her. And I'm like, nope, I'm good. I don't even see why you even went that far. You cut your breasts off, fine. You took the shots, fine. But there's a big risk with those surgeries. Forget that. That's My friend used to date this dude named Wine. Well, broad. And she was a real broad. She knew she was a broad, but I always wondered how my friend attracted these motherfuckers. Because she was dating the one that transitioned and Wine. She dated both of them. And Wine was like, I can't wait till my grandpa died because he said he gonna leave me some money and I'm gonna get my breast cut off. And I was like, okay, I could understand you not wanting your breast or whatever, but mm, they were so young. See, that's why my friend, the boy, the dude, I could understand because he waited until he was like mature enough to be able to say, hey, this is really what I want. But Wine was
mm.
like 17, like motherfucker, that's too young. Do you know how much you're gonna change in the next 10 years? You might not want that after this. You
Right.
you you might be upset that you did this to yourself. Just like the what's that broad name? She got that TV show. uh, she transitioned and now she regretting her what she did. She was a boy at first down there in Florida. What
Mm.
my sons, we all used to watch her. Uh, the little Jazz. She did that when she was young, and now she's regretting it. She said she wished she wouldn't have never done that shit to herself. And I'm like, okay, you know, right. And so it's all personal preference type things, but if you were born a male, God forgive me, I don't care how you mutilate your body to make you feel or appear to be a woman, you're still a man. Same thing for the female. That's why I don't understand you mutilating your body.
I think it's just too
I can
much.
call you whatever you want to be called. I can address you however you want to be addressed. But the real is the real. That's just like I don't understand transgenders. Uh, how can I say this? a trans man being involved with men. That it just kind of blow my head. Like, huh? I'm not understanding it. I can't cope with it, grasp it. But hey, it's your life.
But you know what?
Uh,
I used to watch somebody on TikTok, and I still watch them. One of them named the transgender looked like a straight woman, and she was dealing with a transgender female, and I wasn't getting it because all right, the transgender
so
man,
it was a trans man messing with a trans woman.
yes,
Yeah.
Okay, here go the thing. Here go with this. I can
I was,
understand that and I can get it,
but then
but
how?
were they all the way transformed? Were both of them 100% transformed?
Nope. He still had his part. She still had her part. They was working on surgeries. Like she had just went and got the trans woman. She went and got her breast removed. I mean trans man. How
No,
you
it's
say?
trans man, yeah.
Yeah, trans man went and got.
If you're a woman becoming a man, you're a trans man. If
Yeah,
you're a
she
man becoming a woman, you're a trans woman.
yeah she went and got her breast removed, and the other one was getting breasts. You know, she was getting hers. I was watching it because I wanted to see where it went, but eventually they broke up and he went to jail and now he don't she
What?
don't.
Oh Lord,
It
jail
was
for what? What the?
it's crazy. And I still watch them, the funny part, and I've been watching them for years. From years.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, for years. Let me see if I can find out why y'all keep talking.
There's
But
this
Well,
woman.
you got Leilani in them in the chat. Just
all right,
Leilani
Leilani
cutting
said,
up.
she said, see that goofy. I ain't gay though. It's have been a manly ass woman to pull me a beard and all. Let me find out you getting hit on. That's another thing. I was never known to hit on people because I be scared, they might be straight and I don't want no.
Right.
I don't understand. And I watch this on
Right.
YouTube to this day. There's some people in the beast that I do look at, and I'm like, how is she trying to pull up on people and not knowing if they gay or straight? I can't do it.
Because sometimes you could feel it.
It's disrespectful.
No, you could feel it regardless.
But
You
they not
you
gay.
but if you feel it, you feel it. If that motherfucker digging you and you feel it, it is what it is.
But if they do tell you no, then
Just
you know
all
it's so.
right then. See you. Walk on.
Well, yeah, you then chalk it. But if a person is, you know, you're right, man. A lot of times people say a lot of things, but they really them themselves are really feeling something totally different. So you may
Right.
be feeling what they're really feeling, but you may be hearing what they you need to listen to what they're saying, and it's unfortunate that you have to listen to what they say because you don't want to get yourself in a pickle. But to be perfectly honest, if they do tell you I'm strictly dickly, it's like all right, peace.
Yeah, leave them
Right.
alone. But why you got to keep being persistent?
That's just somebody who's disrespectful and don't respect boundaries.
Yeah,
Cause
that's the thing.
even but it don't necessarily have to be that way because even when uh a woman
It
is a
doesn't.
lesbian and you want to mess with her and she ain't got no time for you, it's the same thing. You got to pick up your hat and move on.
Right.
Fuck, you shouldn't have never
Gotta
took
move
it off.
on, right? Just move on and let it
Right,
go. Don't look back. None of that. Just keep it moving. Stop talking about it.
Right.
And all that other. Just leave it alone. Fuck it.
right.
Hey Tebe, what's going on? Hey Tebe, what's up? What's up?
What's up, everybody that's coming in the chat?
The folks, have tendencies of being
Yeah, I see
messy
it.
and shit. Messy.
I'll tell you who it is later, TV. I be sitting there like, she's don't want to holler at you. Why is you still pursuing? They don't want it. They don't want that. That should be making me mad. I said, let me just move on.
that
I
there, yeah.
You know what? You know what's really interesting. is to the women that constantly do say that they're strictly dickly. I'm some, and you never ask, you never even ask. You're not you come in a person's company and then they say, "Oh, I'm strictly dickly." And it's like in my mind, I'm saying, bitch, good, because you don't look like nothing that I would want to even motherfucking talk. God damn it. I wouldn't even want to move my bowels on you, bitch. Shut the fuck up and stop aggrandizing yourself because you stupid as ugly as and on and on.
Right.
So you know what
Wow.
I'm saying? No, I mean,
Wow.
when you walk in the room and then there's a conversation that's had, and then everybody's having a conversation. You sit down, and then all of a sudden somebody has the audacity to say out loud, "Oh well, I'm strictly dickly," and it's like, bitch, wasn't nobody checking for you.
Right.
What was you saying that
Right.
for? So for yourself, because there wasn't nobody checking for you. You ugly bitch.
Like, bitch,
Right.
who you trying to convince?
Who you trying? Right? Who you trying to convince? Nasty bastard.
That's
Right.
it, Chris.
It's one thing somebody, does, try to talk to you and then you say, whatever, and you move it the fucking right along. But don't continue to zealot yourself or overdo you because
Right.
you trying to make your girls, or you trying to make it appear as though you are, you on the other team, if you will, or on a particular team. Stop with the bullshit, you ugly dumb fuck.
Right. You own just what team you own?
All right. So
The closet team.
I found the
You on the fucking I'm like, oh God.
damn. All
And don't
right.
don't move it right along. It's a whole nother heaping hot mess.
Right.
I'm strictly dickly. That's so stupid.
All right. So this is the trans. Hold on. How you say it? Trans man.
Oh, Transmanian.
Yeah. This
Lord. Ugh.
this is 7 years ago. Keep in mind, I've been
Mm.
following them for a long time, and
Mhm.
you're gonna see the trans woman. That's the trans man right there.
On the right,
That's the one.
That's
No,
him.
that's the woman. That's the trans woman.
Yeah, and
on the left.
that's the trans. That's them together. That's the yeah.
Okay.
It's just they older now, but back then it was weird because they used to argue, fight all the time.
Wow. I know them. Hold up.
They in
Wow. How
Texas.
do,
Where are they?
no,
Because
no, I don't personally know them. What I'm saying is, um, I don't think I do, but no, I was watching them before, but I didn't stick with it. I don't know why. That was some weird shit to me.
Yes, and it weird because it's like how they
Yeah,
both
they have been on there for a while. I do remember
oh
that.
really?
mhm.
Oh
Yeah, they
okay.
have.
Yeah, they still
Mm.
had a body
Yeah, I
part.
haven't watched them in years. So yeah, they've been there for a
Wait.
while.
They still have their body parts?
They had them
Yes.
bottoms.
Didn't he go back to being a woman? Did he go back to being a woman?
No, he
Wow.
still they still the same. I mean, they just she got her breast removed and he got breasts now.
You know, you know what? He got. You know
They
what?
got
I'm trying to
what's this?
explain. God damn it, I'm trying.
Just trying.
There's this woman. I don't know what I watch her on. I know it's either Instagram or
Mm,
TikTok.
mm.
And she oh wait, stop. She's a man. Trans man. And he has two daughters. And Huh. That's a weird situation to me too. But I guess it is what it is. But
Mel feel like she.
Yeah. Mel Strap.
because I'm like,
What's up, Eric?
because why do you go through the thing of becoming a man and then you still have children that you did not adopt, that you have naturally, that you carry? Like, men can't get pregnant, like, not that I know of, but not this new age world and shit. No, no, men don't get pregnant. So this man sat there, transitioned, and I can't really even say transition. He just cut off his breast. That's all I could really say, because there are some people that transition that you can still be like, nah, that's a broad. Nah, that's no, that's a man right there. But
Mm-hmm.
she just looks like a unkept woman with no breasts. He looks
Mm.
like, and it's like he's living in his little fairy tale with his two kids, and I'm like, hmm, you know, hmm. That's all. I'm just going,
That's all
hmm.
you got.
That's all. That's all I got. Like I said, I'm not in your bedroom. That's your kids to fuck
That's your
up if you
baby,
won't fuck
huh?
them up, right? But it's just peculiar to me. Um, what up, Jess and Jax?
What's up, Jazz? Been a long time.
Hey. Hey, Jazz. Yeah. Greetings from the Vegas. All right. Would
Well,
you be
you
What's a
know,
open to
lavender
a
relationship?
lavender? What's a lavender
What?
relationship? Hold up.
Right, right. What's a
lavender.
Hold
lavender
up.
relationship?
You
Here
might
we
have to come up
go.
here and explain.
Explain.
Man, let me
You
go
got
ahead
some
on
explaining to do, Lucy. Come on.
it. Right.
What the fuck? Yo. Oh my goodness. What is that? Y'all got some Greeks in there? That's crushing plates and shit. What's going on?
That's what we gotta
Right.
show.
Oh, y'all having a Greek wedding over there? That's what they do at Greek weddings. I love Greek weddings, man. You ever listen? If you ever get an opportunity to go to a Greek wedding, please go. It is the most
Okay.
healing, therapeutic
Okay.
thing ever.
I just looked up a lavender relationship.
Oh
Um.
Lord,
Okay.
but
Here it is. Here it is. Um. They have a lot of those relationships going on already, man. Like, would I be in one of those?
tell us what
Um.
it is first,
Oh,
Mel.
oh, oh, oh. Okay, my bad, my bad. It's when I'm gonna read the straight up definition. Okay,
I'm gonna call
it's
her just read my book because that's that one right there. Both of them, they tell it, they got
right.
it in their mind, but they don't tell everybody. Go ahead, tell
And
it.
they got us in there waiting. We like,
We waiting for the punchline.
Okay, here it is. Um, well, this one say lavender marriage, so I'm guessing the lavender relationship is the prequel to the marriage. A relationship between a heterosexual person and an alphabet person, where the purpose of the union is to conceal the alphabet person's true sexual identity, um, due to
Hmm.
society stigma and being openly gay. Um,
Wait.
I
Say
don't
that
know.
one more
No,
time.
I couldn't do that.
Say that one more
Okay,
time. Say that one more time.
a marriage between a heterosexual person and a person who is gay. I said alphabet person, but that's what it is. Where the purpose of the union is to conceal the latter partner's true sexual orientation due to societal pressure, stigma, against being openly gay. Huh. I
I
don't
know
know if
I couldn't do it.
well, for me, that wouldn't be I'm out like a motherfucker. I came out and out. I've been everywhere. I have not thought of no closet in decades. So uh that would be that would be a no for me. But Maybe I don't know. I can't figure a way that would work for me.
Nah.
Okay, one is straight and one is gay, right?
Yes, one is straight, but
What's the
they're married to hide the gay one's lifestyle.
So they not having
what?
sex or nothing.
They're not having what?
They not having
They didn't say all that. They didn't talk
They
about what
didn't
they're
say
doing in
that.
their bedroom.
Right.
They just
DC
said what the
added
relationship
something.
was.
No, no, no.
Right,
Wait. Ain't nobody add that bullshit. Cause what
right.
you know? Now listen. Let me see. Okay, see, I ain't gonna say that shit. Cause here's the thing. Listen. Okay, so that would be a pretend. Okay, relationship. Okay. uh,
No,
Okay.
it would be a relationship, but hmm, that would
Me.
not be my preference type thing. Um, mm,
so that means they
mm,
live together, but they doing their own thing on behind the scenes.
most likely, yes.
So the
But
one that
back
just
in the day, they used to
so
have a
this
lot of uh hum gay people marrying each other to hide what they were really doing on the outside, and they were having children and everything, but they
so
had their own partners.
so is that the same as is that the same as like a fag hag?
No,
No, that
this
can't be
would be no.
Jill say
Down.
like politician or someone who undercover.
So a fag hag is like somebody is like one of those women that be liking the ministers and stuff.
No, a fag hag is a woman that likes to hang with a lot of gay men. That's a fag hag.
That's a fag hag. Okay. All right.
She's usually straight.
But she'll marry one of them jokers too.
Would she?
She'll marry one of them jokers just to help them out with their
Look,
with their career, if you will.
look, like I said before, people, their sexualities and everything, that's your business. They're doing a lot of weird shit out here nowadays. You just don't never fucking know. You just don't never know. They're doing
Yo.
a lot of weird shit out here.
Have
And
people
they've
looking
been
at people
doing it. It's
sideways.
just
So
that
they
people
have
not in
this.
the closet as much.
Hmm.
All right, so very curious says that the lavender people they have their significant others on the side. That's a lot of stuff
Yes.
going on. That's a lot. I
Well,
mean,
my sister,
they married to
she don't
hide the
see it
gay.
that way, but she was with this guy, and the moment I saw their first picture that she showed me of them together, I was like, "What you doing with that man?" Y'all want the same thing, right?
You know
Because
what?
the first what?
You fun. You said they know the. You know they want the same thing. That's what you said to her, Mel.
Yeah, because look, the first picture she ever showed me of this dude, he had on fishnet stockings and the boy drawers and the boy shorts, whatever you want to call them fuckers. He had on a halter top and he had on little kitten, a little kitten headband. And his face was painted like a cat. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
lord.
bitch, y'all, y'all want the same thing. Like, what's really going on here? And ironically, she would not listen to me or however she go. But when he left her, it was for a man.
Mm, okay. Oh,
Yes,
okay. Yeah. All right. So the
but that
person
man
Jazz
was
said.
there from the get go.
So Jazz said, okay, they married to hide the gay person who is not accepted by the family. Okay, so the person who is who is gay, they marry somebody straight just so that they can, look make it look and seem as though they're not
Yeah,
gay.
it's right,
Okay, so
right.
and then many black women have become quite wealthy. Well, wait a minute, hold up, and comfortable mainly. Wait, off seas because being a gay male can be dangerous by their families. Hmm. Many women have become quite wealthy. Now let's get to the quite wealthy thing, okay? So the person that is straight pays. No,
Yes.
wait. The person. Wait. Who pays who? Wait a minute. Oh God, this is so confusing.
I'm
Damn.
guessing the closeted one pays his their mate well.
Pays the straight
Who-
one, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. That's what's
You know,
up.
they have a. I'm sure that's what. Yeah, I guess so. If I'm just with you to make you look good. You're gonna have to help me look good for you. So yeah, I'm more than sure they are. But
Mm.
hmm,
Hmm.
well, it didn't work like that with that relationship.
A
But
lavender.
no,
Where they come up with the lavender part?
maybe because
Lavender makes you go to sleep. I don't know.
hmm, maybe because lavender is soft, maybe,
Thank you, Boosie, for enjoying the live
and
stream.
it's not necessarily hard. Maybe that's why. Who
Okay.
said Boosie in here? I don't know why.
You said soft, not necessarily hard. Okay. All right.
You might leave
I'm
that alone.
I'm just saying when you see the color lavender, you like, oh, that's so soft and pretty. It makes you think of a little child
I thought it
or
makes you
soft.
sleepy.
No,
I thought
no, no,
lavender
no.
make you
It's
sleepy.
just soft.
So
They
how they
said,
put that
do
straight with a gay lavender?
see comfort and peace.
Okay. All right, Jazz. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, because I be reading stuff into stuff, and I just was like, why didn't they just name it, lilac? A lilac. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right,
Or
right.
or
Sweet pea.
tangerine or something. You know what I'm saying?
You might gonna go tangerine now.
Oh, God.
Right,
You know what?
right.
We not doing it. Oh
Thank
man.
you, Jazz. All right, Jazz. Makes you sleep on what really is. Okay, Jill. Look at look at Falaccio, Jill. Look at Falaccio. Philosophy.
Right.
Okay. Makes
Wow.
you sleep on
No.
what really is. Okay.
All right, we getting somewhere. We learning
Okay,
today.
Jill.
I ain't never heard this before.
Yeah, because
Oh,
lavender does make you go to sleep. So calming, and
right.
you be in la la land for real. Yeah,
So yeah, I never
Mm.
know nobody say that to
especially if you want
No,
your children. If you want, it's like aromatherapy. Lavender is good if you want your children to go to sleep because they hyper and shit like that.
get their
You
ass
know,
some Benadryl. They be all
you
right.
you ain't right. See now you spray some lavender. Some lavender
Melatonin.
on their sheets or on their pillow, and let them jokers just go to sleep.
Get
right,
them some
No Benadryl. No Benadryl.
like
right.
melatonin.
You know what?
Hmm.
All right, so
No,
let's go on to the next one. What y'all feel? What's your this the last part? What's y'all thoughts on transgender using public restrooms and going into the women's and vice versa?
I don't
Like
give two shits.
say
Because
you're
they already, if
Mm.
you go to a lot of places, they already have the quote unquote unisex bathroom. So what difference does it make if a man decide, well, what difference does it make when you go in the bathroom and you're trans, however it go, you're not there for normally you're not there for what's in there. And even if you are, you're not in there to do that. You're in there to go ahead on, use the toilet and get the hell on about your business.
What if
so
it's more than one toilet though? What if it's like a bathroom where it's like in a movie theater and it's like four, 5 and 6 stalls, 5 and 6, toilets and things
Even
of that
then,
nature. No, I don't believe they should be in
long
there.
as it's
Absolutely not.
stalls,
Not with
long
no
as it's
children.
stalls,
Absolutely not.
they're not in there to be with children. But even
But
then,
children could
um,
be in there. The children could be in there, and Why would you want to have? Why would they want to be in there when there's children in there? That doesn't go. That don't no. Mm-mm.
That's
I
all
just find
on
it
a
weird though.
moral stand. What you talking about? That's on a moral stand. But think about it. If you at a nightclub, ain't no children there. Now what? What's your situation now?
Well, see,
That's
that's
not.
different.
That's
That's
not the
different.
same. That's
But you
not.
know what? I went to
But we're not talking about when children are involved. We are not putting children in the situation. We're
But
just
we have to
saying,
because we're talking about public bathrooms. So that is a scenario. So when we're talking
yes,
about a situation, first of all, if you have a child in a nightclub, that parent or those parents or whoever's in charge of that child need to be thrown in jail themselves. That needs to happen immediately because
oh,
the
ain't this
child
some
doesn't need to
shit?
be in it. That the child don't need to be in nobody's nightclub. Nowhere, no how, no way. I'm just we're talking about the places where everyone is can come in and that shouldn't be they shouldn't be able to they should not definitely be
Depends
able to
on
come
the
into
like you pull up
situation.
like you pull up
But
McDonald's, right? You pull up at McDonald's and you got your little daughter going to the bathroom, then you got this grown man in there at the same time. How would you feel?
well, you're gonna be in the bathroom with them, aren't you?
No, little kids run to the bathroom by themselves. Like little 7, 8, 9 year old, they just run to go pee.
Ask Lonzo if he do that. No, I don't even let him go to the men's room by himself. I do. It can. It is what it is. This is America. Even if this was not America, there are so many pedophiles that they're out there, and I do not even let Lonzo ask him if he goes to any bathroom by himself.
hmm so
No, they
in
got
that
men
same
out here who want little boys too. See, so
in
it is what it is. That's what
absolutely
I'm saying. It's a gray
in that
line. It
same
don't.
in that same
It,
vein, what happens is that we we have to protect them regardless. And so don't open
right.
it up. So yeah, so don't open it up that these people can actually be there. No, close that thing down. They have to listen, they cannot be in there with children. It just that's not an option at all.
Yeah, I feel weird if Brittany was young back in her younger days, and a guy going there at the same time she's in there. You know what I'm saying? That'd be weird as shit.
I'll be like, nigga, no, you're not. I don't give a damn.
Now,
No, we
but when you
fighting.
talk, but when you talking nightclubs, it's kind of different. But
Yeah,
that's just like,
nightclub is not a
Right,
place
that's
for
what I'm
children.
saying. It's all about the situation, places, and things.
well,
Right. But
You
the
I actually got thrown out the female bathroom. Ask Lisa. They sent every damn they sent every damn security guard in that bathroom after me going into the female bathroom, and that was crazy. Up
see,
until I opened my mouth and said, "Do I got to pull my shirt up? Or what?" I had to pee so bad because I was drinking, back in them days. So it was weird. But it just, nightclubs and stuff like that is different, totally different than a public bathroom.
when I what about maybe 15 years ago, shit was still a lot different for gay folks in America. And I like what you were saying, I would go to the bathroom. I'm kind of a little softer now with how I dress, but I you used to couldn't even tell. You would think I was a little boy, and yeah, I've been thrown out before.
hey
Hey, something
Lisa,
going on. Hey, Lisa, I've been
All right.
thrown out
Hey,
before.
y'all. How y'all
What are you
doing?
doing in here?
hey Miss
This is the
Lisa, what's
woman's
going on?
bathroom,
Yeah, that's just crazy though. I remember them days back in there.
right?
Even
What's
till like if you talk to Miss T Velocity when we go to the casino, she can tell you how fast I go in and out of the bathroom. She'd be like, "Damn," because see, first of all, when I go to the bathroom, they staring at me like, "Is she going?" Or they look at the women's going back and look out this door and make sure it say women on there, and I'm not going in the wrong bathroom. I mean, this shit happened to this day. Sometimes I'd be like, "Fuck it, I ain't going to the bathroom. I just wait," or I look for the for the what's that they call the family bathroom or some shit like that.
Right.
Mm,
I look for them.
mm-hmm. What's up, Miss Lisa? Hi.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can hear you. Talk through this mic because it pick you up.
Oh, I just couldn't hear myself. That's why I was asking.
You had something to say?
Anyway, hi y'all. I was not in
Hey.
my family,
Hold on, let me mute.
but I felt I needed to get on here for a little bit because the question they always ask about transgender people going in the bathrooms that reflect their outside has very rarely to do with the actual sexuality and to do with the fact that I don't want a man in here, I don't want a woman in here. But how many times have you in the bathroom if you live in a house where there's only one bathroom and there's a mixture of people living in the house, if you got a brother or a sister that stay in the bathroom with your mama, I think that the question, I think that they harp on transgender in a bathroom when statistically, if you look at the stats, there's a minute minority of people who are identified as transgender are found to be sexual predators especially when it comes to children. And that's the
Right.
argument that most people have is that I don't want a man in the bathroom with my child. Well, a woman can be just as predatory as a man,
Hell
but you have
yeah.
no problem with your children going in and out of the restroom next to a woman. Or if it's a little boy going into the boys' bathroom. What's the difference? Go ahead.
Right. That's
What's
what
the
I
difference?
say. It's
What's the
all about
difference
you and
is that
parenting your
that's not
child.
your. Oh.
That's not family. That's public people you don't know nothing
Hold
about.
up, hold up. Nah, sometimes family could be worse than the public.
Yeah, but you
They
that's a
got
chance
people
you take
who
for
keep
sure.
hiding Uncle Pee Wee, who done fucked with her, her mama, and all her little sisters, and be at the cookout.
Yeah, but I'm not going out and opening myself up to the same that thing. I'm not. That's
Which
not.
one is more harmful, though? Which one is more harmful? For it to
Everything is
happen
that's
in a public
this
restroom or in
is
your kitchen?
it's both are harmful, both are traumatic, both are wrong. what
A
what I'm
predator is
saying
a
is
predator.
that what I'm saying is
Right.
that I don't think that the I guess you could say society should make it so that people can just all because they're transitioning that all of a sudden that they have that they could just go to the women's bathroom and according to them they haven't even finished transitioning. It's not
Hmm.
it's no it's not
You
no it's not
know,
right.
that
As
that that one
and
there is
we have
a
women
gray
in men's
line.
bathrooms. Yeah, I mean,
Right. That's why I say that one there, that is a gray line because there are people who like you feel the way you feel, but yet y'all won't even give these people their own bathroom.
It's not
If
even
y'all
my.
if society and the world feel that deep about it, why do y'all not give these people their own restroom? It should be men's, women, and them. Call it what it is.
well, that's
Call it what it is.
I'm sure that that would cost a bathroom or an establishment, but to rearrange the bathrooms and stuff like that.
You
I don't.
cannot possibly be feel like a trans man, just like you don't want a trans man, a trans woman going in the bathroom with your little girl, or however you call it.
Or
What
children,
about a
please.
woman? What about a trans man going into the men's bathroom? How safe do you think they
What's up,
feel?
Tila?
How, how safe do you think they are?
What's up, Uppity? Well, I just feel like when it comes to
They're grown.
public bathrooms and kids, I think it shouldn't be allowed as far as when it comes to the public
Yeah.
out and about. Now, when you go to like adult situation, that's different. But when you got kids, I wouldn't chance my child in no bathroom.
Yes, but if a trans man goes into the woman's bathroom, it's gonna be a damn problem.
I think
She's
that
a woman.
I think what
Make it
we're
make sense now.
I-
If a trans man, who y'all, it don't matter if she whatever, she is still a woman. However you want to cut it. If she goes into the woman's bathroom, that's gonna be a problem. See, is a gray line. That's why I said
If
men,
she goes
women, them.
into whose bathroom? The
He,
woman's
her,
bathroom?
them.
Wait. If she
Yes.
goes into the man's bathroom or the women's
If
bathroom, it's
she
going to be a
goes into
problem.
the woman's bathroom, the one that she was assigned at birth. If she goes into
Okay,
the restroom, if he goes into the restroom, he was assigned at birth. How many women and females, or however you want to
so
look
why
at it,
can't she
is
go
going
to the
to
men's bathroom then?
Well, that's
Or
what
the trans
why should
man?
you going with what you're saying? She's not allowed in there,
you can't have it both ways.
No,
right?
exactly. And so what I'm saying is that a trans woman shouldn't go into the woman's bathroom if they haven't transitioned completely. So a trans man, if they haven't transitioned, then they shouldn't be going into a man's bathroom unless they are completely transitioned.
But I
So,
mean, what is the
so from
what does
what,
the bottom transition have to do with what we're
That's
now
right?
what they
focusing
said.
on?
This is their lingo, not mine.
Then what we're
Because
focusing
from
on is the
what you,
fact that you're associating. Here's the thing, and it has nothing to do with one person in particular, but this is just the language that's out there. You're associating transitioning trans people with predatory behavior. This is the language that's out there. And last week, a young woman posted a video to where a woman thought she was a man and put a whole she stalked her in the toilet. The lady went to the toilet. She washed her hands. The lady stood outside the toilet because she thought she was a man and she was a woman.
Hmm.
And she stalked her while she was in behind the door. Followed her when she washed her hands. Called security because it was a public area. I forget where they were, casino or restaurant. I don't know. And followed her out and had security come because she accused her of being a trans person in a woman's bathroom. I understand where people are coming from when you want to protect your children and others from predatory behavior. But the language becomes a problem when you associate predatory behavior, because that's the only reason that people give for trans people not to use the restrooms of their
right,
transition, but of their birth, is because we're worried about their predatory behavior on children and people of the opposite sex. But what that does is in that moment, you associate the transition and those who choose to live their truth with predatory criminal behavior. And that's what people are looking at. Your feelings about trans people, that is a personal thing. I don't knock it. I don't care one way or the other because, especially in a woman's bathroom, there are no open stalls. Not like in a man's bathroom where they have urinals lining the wall and maybe one or two stalls with doors. In a woman's bathroom, I have not been in one woman's bathroom that was open unless the door was torn off the hinges. So the only time that
right,
you would interact physically with somebody in a woman's public bathroom is when you're washing your hands or coming in and out.
right,
The language, the problem is the language and what you associate. You're not worried about that lady peeing. You're not worried about that lady washing her hands. You're worried about your child going in there to use the bathroom unattended. And that person, just because they're trans or just because they were born a man or just because they were born a woman, they will be predatory towards that person or that child. And that's the language and that's the problem. We have to talk about what it means.
So let me ask you a question, Lisa. Oh,
Hi, yeah, it's me. It's me. I thought this was just like studs, and then I heard the lady. Hi, ladies on the panel. I heard the lady speaking because I would like people to give them space to voice their opinions. But I just want to say something really quick to counteract that. As a mother that has an issue, that's one. I feel like children's safety over everything, including your feelings. If you know you're not a person that does that, then you should feel no type of way, and you should want that environment to go on. But I will say this: it's not because you're making it seem like it's a trans thing. No, the reason a lot of let's not pretend like we can't ignore because maybe in your opinion, the majority is not doing that, if it's one person doing it, that rule should be in place, because there have been several cases of men sometimes pretending to be, sometimes actually are, that go into these bathrooms to try to get around little kids, because little boys and girls most of the time go into the bathroom with their parents. Ain't nobody bringing a young child in the bathroom alone, sending their kids to the bathroom alone. So like, you never know what people get their jollies from. So that's why so you never hear men argue about why can't we go into the girls' bathroom, because they understand the premise, and and they know that's not their character. Why would they complain about that? So I feel like we're not going to get to a place where we ever defend somebody's sexuality or what they think, what they want to do in the bedroom, how they want to live their life over children. Like, that should never happen. And that's all I came here to say. I'm going to get back down and enjoy the conversation. Later, you guys.
Thanks.
And
Hey,
I agree. One person's opinion should not inflict issues upon the safety of anyone. But realistically, Nick didn't go to the bathroom by himself until he could articulate and until he could fight off somebody. I went to the bathroom or stood by the bathroom with Nick after he started going to the men's bathroom. That's just because that's just how I am. And that's just how a lot of parents are. But the reality is that this is a personal preference. I mean, how we feel about these things are personal. I feel that way one way or the other, because I think the problem is not sexuality of a person, it's the predatory nature. And if they're going to hurt your children, if that's what their intention is, going into the bathroom is not going to stop them. Saying that
True.
because trans people cannot go to this bathroom is not going to stop somebody who actively wants to harm somebody. It does not. There has been an issue. This is just a new issue, but children being preyed upon by predators is ancient.
and
Right.
it would be the same way. Like we wouldn't want to have a straight man go into the bathroom
If
with
there's no
with the girl.
trans, and let's just say for
Same
the sake of
thing.
argument, there are no trans people, period. Let's just say for the sake of argument that this is not an issue at all. There are 3 bathrooms, male, female, trans. Let's just say for that. The reality is that a person who is going to harm somebody, be it a child, be it another person, be it another adult, are going to find a way to do it. And having this discourse is not going to stop them.
And so
Right.
don't not put boundaries in place. Keep the boundaries
These
in place.
boundaries don't. These boundaries are people who commit crimes, baby, are going to commit crimes. They're not.
Okay.
These
Right.
boundaries mean nothing.
But that
Laws
doesn't mean
mean
Right.
that we
nothing.
stop with the rules, though. You don't stop putting in the rules. You don't stop putting in boundaries. You don't stop putting preventative measures. And just because we already know that people might or gonna go ahead and do it, or people will find a way to do it. But you still have to have preventative measures in order to at least diminish, decrease, or not have it as much as it is, as high in the amount of I guess you could say, in the amount of fatalities and horrific stuff that happens to young people. No way, and no way am I going to stop it, because even if it was a man, a straight man, later for the trans man, woman, whatever, a straight man, I don't want in the same bathroom with these young girls. Period.
I don't want any adults. Here's the problem. I think we're arguing
Right.
the same thing, but differently. I don't want any
Okay.
adults in the bathroom with children. Realistically, I don't want you. If you haven't, and here's the problem we're doing. We're focusing on the difference between a man being in the bathroom with your child. We stop focusing on the fact that a woman can be just as dangerous to your child as a man, and more so because nobody's going to look at her.
Right.
Nobody's going to say anything to her. Nobody's going to check her because this is where she's supposed to be.
So
I
we
don't want
even
adults in the bathroom with children, period. I don't
okay.
think parents should allow their children until they're of age to go to the bathroom by themselves.
So they shouldn't go out until they 12, 13 years old.
Yeah, I mean, that's just me personally. Here's the thing. I worked in the customer service and restaurant and places industry since 1989, since I was 20 something years old. And the reality is that young children in the bathroom don't come back to the table. Young children in the bathroom don't go run back to their parents in the Walmart store. They stay in there, play around, they do
That's
stuff,
true.
and parents don't
That's
pay
true.
any attention to it till they've been gone for 20, 30 minutes.
And then people then they're a thought, but an
Right.
afterthought. Right. I
Right.
got
I
you.
really,
Mhm.
realistically, don't. I mean, the bathroom issue, I think, is just a small issue because if you're out in a public setting, how often do you go to the bathroom in a public setting? I
If you
mean,
have children,
I gotta really have to go to the bathroom. I mean, really have to go to the bathroom not wait till I get home.
well, if you have children, you might go. You might have to go
Right,
because they have to go. So we're
right,
a little different because we're grown people, and
right.
maybe we can hold it. Now, me myself personally, I have to space my stuff out because I gotta go to the bathroom. My motherfucker gotta go to the bathroom. But here's the thing. I am saying, regardless, okay, in as we know that men and women, grown people, grown men and women, grown straight men and women, grown bisexual, all the letters A B C D E F G, whatever, all of them, all of them can, if they have that food online in them, they gonna do that food
Right.
online. They're gonna try it, and they're gonna try to go around all the I guess you could say the laws and all the boundaries and the signs. Howsoever, we should not stop putting those things in place to just leave the door open. Oh, okay, y'all, just go ahead, y'all, now go ahead and walk in. No,
Well, I
ma'am,
understand
no,
what you're
no.
saying, and I agree
You see what I'm
that there
saying?
need to be things in
That's my
place.
thing.
But I
Yeah, but
also, here's the thing.
mhm.
I'm gonna stick by what I said. I don't think it changes anything. It doesn't. Let me start. I don't care one way or the other. That's number one. I think that um we get caught up in these things and we don't pay attention to what it really means. That's the thing.
Correct.
If you're uncomfortable, if the majority of people are uncomfortable with the situation, then I'll go with the majority. I'll go with the majority. Whether or not I'm uncomfortable with it, it doesn't bother me if it's a man in the next stall. It doesn't bother me if it's a grown, regular, bearded up, I'm a manly man in the next stall. It doesn't bother me one way or the other.
Mhm.
I don't have
Right.
an issue with I don't have an issue with that kind of situation because I mean I'm gonna be cautious regardless. I'm gonna be cautious of the chick that's looking in my pocketbook too hard. So if it makes the majority of the people feel more comfortable, that's fine. But what I'm saying is that when we get into what I think more what I was saying is not in the actuality of enforcing of no trans or in the bathrooms. I I have issue with the language. Your discussion is fine. But when they get to talking about this on a more global scale, on a more uh, national scale, they associate predatory and abnormal behavior with. They already associate that with the LGBTQ community as it is.
Mhm. I agree.
They already associate that. We are abnormal. We are this, and it comes to just being a regular gay man or a lesbian woman.
And so
Right.
here's what I say with that, Lisa, is that initially the male female bathrooms had something to do with heterosexuals because they're the ones that created the bathrooms being separate to begin with.
Well, they
They
did that
was
because they did that. You
because
remember at one
because
point,
of because of
men and women didn't even
heterosexuals.
sleep in the same bed.
Because of
You remember at one point,
heterosexuals.
your
So
wife
it's
and I sleep in the
heterosexuals.
same bed.
They're the ones that and so they want to listen. They can think that they're labeling, and I hear what you're saying about language because I feel you from the narrative of legalese and as a matter of
Excuse
fact,
me.
I'm thinking about it a tad bit differently. However, heterosexual people are not going to ever make me think that that we're the ones that have the issues and we're the mental
Oh
because
no,
they
no,
created the
no.
boundaries to begin with. They created the male and female boundary, the male and female bathrooms. They know that there's predatory behavior. They know that they themselves have the predatory behavior
Right.
because they know that it occurs in their home.
But
and it
that's
occurs
the
in
issue.
their homes, and that's why you have it out there in the public. That's why they have to create boundaries, because they know in their homes they have
Right.
it.
That's what I'm
Don't pick
saying.
them.
See,
All
that's
right.
what I'm saying. You hit it.
Okay, I
That's
got
what
you.
I'm saying.
Got
When
you.
you create these what they're doing, here's the thing. If I make you look at the trans woman and the trans man, if I make you look over there
You ain't
at
gonna
them
look at
coming in the
me.
bathroom to pee and wash their hands, then you're not going to look over here at the people who are actually committing the crimes. If I make you focus on the trans community, I'm gonna make you focus on them. They're the problem. They're the ones that are hurting our children. They're the ones that are doing everything. Then you're not going to look over here at the millions of children who are being hurt every day by their cousin, by their daddy, by their uncles, by the
Right.
regular, degular, smegular people that you don't pay
Preachers,
any
That's
attention to.
what
ministers,
I'm saying.
teachers. Right.
That's what I'm saying.
They are teaching
But
what they're doing. What I'm saying is, when they teach these things, when they show these things, when they make these statements, when they do these think pieces, when they go on television,
mhm.
it's just like any other form of discrimination. I want you to look over here so you won't look over there. It's not that I
Right.
want you to look at the issue across the board. We need to figure out the issue across the board, because our children are being hurt at record rates, and not by the chick that just got through dancing on the stage acting like she was Beyonce, but by the dude you brought to the club with you,
Mhm.
but by the chick that you come in your house all the time.
Mhm.
But we're not going to look at them, because I want you to be mad with the chick you just got off the stage. I want you to be mad with the girl that looks like a guy. The public restroom issue, if think about it, if we had as many issues with children being hurt in public restrooms as they want to give us to believe, you don't think they would have
Right.
figured out a way to make the bathrooms okay, nobody go in there but one at a time?
Right.
And here's the
You want
thing.
to think
And
they
here's
would
the
have
thing,
figured it
Lisa.
out a way to
And
make sure
and
that
and and, and Lisa, but here's the thing: they can figure it out. And you are absolutely right. This is all about deflection, and it is all about it's the magician, it's the magi's, creating a situation so
right,
that yes, you can look over. What did Bob Barker used to say? Is it in door number one, door number two, or door number three? You looking at door number three, but the door is really door number one. But the bottom line is that you look at door number two, and that's where the real prize was, or that's where the real issue is.
right,
So all I'm saying is that me myself personally, I'm looking at, I think, for the sake of us having a conversation here with DC, because that was the question, was that I'm blaming it on DC. DC had an awesome question, so we're answering that question. But absolutely, I'm figuring out where you're coming from. I think language, perception, and trying to make people and put it on the next group of people. See,
right.
because that's
That's
what
my
they do.
thing.
It's like the new immigrants.
Right. Because I'm
You
not
know what I'm saying?
I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm not transgender, and my grandbaby ain't going in no bathroom by herself. So that's just me personally. I don't have a dog in this fight, but I understand that language matters. And
Okay.
especially in this day and age, and especially now,
Hmm.
when right after right after right after right is being taken from us slowly, slowly, because then we're going to start with, okay, this is just a man's bathroom and a woman's bathroom. That's the same way they started with, this is a black bathroom and a white bathroom. White people can't go to the same bathroom black people can't go to, because black people are savages. That's the same language. It's just updated.
But my the black people's water was colder. Just so you know, in North
That
Carolina it
too. I
was.
mean, that's the
So
language.
I
That's
know
what
what
I'm
you're saying.
saying.
No. I get you. I was just making a little jokey joke, because and
You're right. I mean, it's funny. It's funny because in 2025, we shouldn't be having these discussions. There's billions of other things to discuss, but the reality is we have to have these discussions.
Yeah, I think
We
we
have
do.
to have these talks. We have to have these come to meetings. We have to have these come gather together meetings, because at the end of the day, I don't have no problem hurting nobody's feelings. And if I feel like, yeah, if you're uncomfortable being in the bathroom with somebody who's trans, I can understand that, because that's personal. You can't help what makes you uncomfortable. Just like I'm not uncomfortable, you are. That
Right.
doesn't make us wrong. That's just personal.
Hmm.
And if the majority of people are uncomfortable, I'm gonna go with the majority as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. Because the reality is, it's just like a lot of videos I see where a trans man is that looks just like a man is going into the women's bathroom saying, "This what you want in here." So hey, so I mean,
Right.
go to the bathroom. It's not like you about to live in the bathroom. If they mad with you, here to the trans community, here, this is me saying this a little bit. If they don't want you in there, all right, go in there looking like Beyonce, whip your thing out, pee, wash your hands, and walk out, and see how they're uncomfortable about that. If you look like a whole man, go on in the ladies' bathroom, do your thing, wash your hands, and come out. You don't live in the bathroom. Stop letting. Here's the thing: stop letting society run. If I know you want to, but right now we're not at a place in America, in the world, where people are going to accept you fully for who you are. We're just not there.
Nope.
We're not at a place we should be. You would think with all the advancement and everything, we should be at a place where you do you, and as long as you don't hurt me or somebody else, I'm cool with it. You would think that we would be at that place, but we are not.
So, Mel, how you feel
Yeah.
about this?
About what? The trans in the bathroom?
Yes. What your thought process?
Like I said, different strokes, different folks. I'm like Lisa said, I ain't worried about them motherfuckers in no bathroom. Long as they don't come in my damn stall, do what the fuck. Just don't fuck. But see, this conversation started about trans people in the restroom, and it took a whole left. The children is not the topic of the conversation. Is how do you feel about transgenders using their birth assigned bathrooms? Like I was saying earlier, uh, the public. I'm not saying that predators don't get children in public, but shit, some children can be in more danger at home than in public. So I don't care, but to say a trans man send a trans man to the men's room and she's not 100%, and a lot of these trans people are not 100%,
Right.
but they still in the mind frame of the sex that they transition to. And a lot of people always want to act like Lisa said, that the queer community, they feel like queer means pedophile. That's not the case. I'm not saying that there are not people who transition and still not really trans, because there was this man, he was put in a woman's prison because he said he was a trans woman, and a bunch of little babies were being born.
Oh yeah, I heard
But
about that.
but he was with grown women. There were no kids. People always like to throw kids in it so they could fuck up other people's perception of things. Leave the kids out of it. The kids don't have nothing to do with it. If you're not gonna be a responsible parent, that's on fucking you. Cause I guarantee you, Lonzo is 9. Fuck, Lil Perv watch porn, but he's still not going to the bathroom by himself.
Did she say?
I am not about to send him in no bathroom by himself. And he's 9. Maybe a few more years, but he's not going in the bathroom by himself at this time.
Right.
And if he does, I'm gonna be like, hey, who the fuck in there? Before I send him in there.
Fuck that. I'm going to investigate. Let me look in here and see who in there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not about to just, and then I'm gonna be like, don't go all the way up in there. Fuck, I can see you from right here. Use that one right there. I'm not. It's not gonna be like that. No, fuck that. A lot of people want to use the government to protect their kids when they should be doing it their damn self.
Hmm.
That's the main problem in this. That's just like my son was on the phone talking to somebody, and it was talking about the various people who have been caught up in things in the past years dealing with sex. And ironically, they didn't have no problem with well, who they had the problem with. There was like Bill Cosby don't even belong in this conversation. And I'm like, hmm, in a way, no, he don't. But everybody always want to be mad and jump on R. Kelly. But I feel like this. It's not like he was getting prepubescent children. Where he was wrong at was that he was taking advantage of children, of young women that was starstruck of him. But think about when you was 15, 16, 17 years old. You wanted to date who the fuck you wanted to date. Your parents couldn't tell you shit. So what make you think it's any different because it's R. Kelly? He supposed to be like, oh well, I'm not gonna do that. Go ahead on, go home. Man, some of the motherfuckers were selling their children to him. It's all about you protecting your own damn children. You cannot depend on the government to protect them.
I have a in reference to what you're saying, Mel, and in reference to the government. So when I think about this whole issue, I don't think about it from necessarily from government, but I think about it from like even private enterprise. I know a couple of friends of mine that's in Connecticut, and they have casinos,
Hmm.
and they've had to I guess you could say, rebrand their establishments, their
Right.
casinos, because of this situation, and because of the fact that they did not, number one, want to offend anyone on all levels. And so they do have
True.
they have the three different types of bathrooms. But in terms of what you're saying,
But
like with children,
usually the three
what
different types of bathroom is a family bathroom, a men's bathroom, and a woman's bathroom.
Well, see,
It's
let
nobody.
me just finish. Let me just finish, because see,
Go
with the
ahead.
casino, it is a little different because the children aren't supposed to be in there. And I just wanted to say that. But still, they still decided to do that and have, they called it a universal bathroom, male, and then a male
Hmm.
and a female. So they did that for business purposes, and that's not government. That's them being able to be inclusive of everyone
Right.
without anyone being quote unquote offended, and or without anybody being uncomfortable. You can use the universal. If you feel uncomfortable in the male female bathrooms, then you can go to the universal, and it's a very nice establishment. But the bottom line is that, for private people who are in private business, private enterprise, people who have their own businesses, this is definitely something that they too are thinking about as well. And they too want to make sure that they can continue to attract, so that they can continue to have business. And that was the reason for what they decided to do, in terms of that, this particular type of discussion. It didn't include children, but it still included, the trans community.
Okay, look, you
What's up,
saying that.
Ellis and Nubiology?
Where I go to the
Hey,
doctor
baby.
at, they have a men's bathroom, they have a woman's bathroom. And ironically, surprising to me, because when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck? There's a trans bathroom. But here goes the hitch and the giddy up, how I might say. Um when you go to a men's bathroom, there's about four urinals. Hold on, I'm not saying it right. Am
Urinals.
I? No. There you go.
Urinals. You
Yeah,
making
I
me
know
say
I
what?
wasn't saying. I was like, wait, no, I know I'm not saying that shit right. But they might have 4 urinals, and there's like maybe 3 or 4 stalls. You go to the women's bathroom, there's like 5, 6, 7 stalls. But here's the fuckery of the transgender bathroom: it's only one bathroom, and you have to wait in line.
Mm.
Now, if you want to kick that, oh, we being fair and inclusive, be fair and inclusive. Could you imagine if 5 people who felt like they wanted to go to uh the the trans bathroom felt if they had to wait in line for the line to go down for them to use the bathroom? If you won't do it all the way across the board the correct way, like don't just, oh, we want to be inclusive, so we're gonna give you a little something here. No, don't give us a little something. Give it to us all the way, just like you're giving it to them.
So let me just say this. When my friends that are in Connecticut, what they did was they did a study first, and then they have
Hmm.
they have contractors. So part of this whole
Hmm.
entire thing sometimes is when you have contractors that understand how to how to create and how to do some things. So
Right.
they have people who were transgender folks who were contractors, and they had transgender
Hmm.
contractors to create
Hmm.
that type of facility for themselves. What
So
would
what
it
that
look
one
like?
like?
Huh?
What does that look like?
Well, it was very nice. I mean, I could describe it. It's just more than one. I hear what you're saying. Is it just one? I mean, no, it's not just one. It was more than one. And also they had, I want to say, doors, like, you can close it and then you can lock the doors and things of that nature.
Oh
So yeah,
wow,
I mean,
that sounds nice.
there's some, listen, this, and they have, well, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I like the soap in their bathrooms, because I mean they really, the soap
Did you
and
say,
the
wait a
nice
minute?
cloth that you can use to wipe your hands and stuff. I mean, that stuff
Right,
is like awesome. And
Did
they
you
have
right.
hold up? Don't be talking fast. Did you say soap?
the soap. I'm telling you. Listen, the soap in those
Wow.
bathrooms is listen, because some people don't have soap, so don't, let's not get it twisted when you go to some casino. Let's not get it twisted. Howsoever, they also have people that come in, and they, they have, I don't want to say, they don't call them maids. Back in the day they used to call them, oh God, what do they used to call them? They have a worker that comes in and makes sure that they supply and keep certain supplies in the bathroom, so forth and so on.
Oh, the
But yeah, but
Custodian.
No, it's
but
custodian.
y-
what you talking about. It's a
but the
bad
bottom line is that it's more than just one, and of course you can close the door
Hmm.
and you can lock it, and they have in that universal is four, 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah,
Wow.
and in the same way, yeah. So
Hmm.
listen, I mean, I'm talking about I'm not even talking about, it's not uppity, it's just regular schmegular stuff that needs to be in everybody's bathroom, to be perfectly honest. I think everybody should have like a bathroom and a door and something like that, and then you close it. But some people don't have it, some people do, whatever. But that's how they designed it, and that's how they dealing with it. It is what it is. Hey, it is what it is. Mhm.
Hmm.
All right, ladies, I'm gonna close this because this can go on and on, and we coming up on the 2 hour mark, and I don't be
Woo.
going that
Wow.
far.
Yeah, nice. I gotta look.
Y'all been running y'all mouth.
I gotta. Hey, see you, Lisa. Hey, newbie. What's up, noob?
Anything you want to close it out with, babe?
Smile.
Hold on, let you
Go
first.
ahead on. Do you?
You
Oh,
got
me?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Make it 1 minute, baby. 1 minute.
Um, I'm of the live and let live thing. I'm of the
Right.
protect your kids and other kids,
Right.
and have the discussions, watch the language, and let's all just try to get along. I mean, I don't have smoke either way, but I don't like that we deflect from the real problem and make problem for other people.
Right.
That's my only thing. Deflecting from the real problem, making problem for other people because you don't want to address the real issue, but you want this issue that'll make everybody pissed off because that's something we all can get on. I don't want a man in the bathroom with a lady.
Right.
I don't want a lady in the bathroom with a man. What the kids gonna do? But that's not the issue. The issue is why you sending your 5-year-old child to the bathroom by themselves?
All right. Anything else you got, TC?
Fire.
Go ahead, TC.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say for all you parents, if your children are under the age of 12, y'all don't go out. Stay the hell home. All right, that's what I got to say. Stay the hell home.
Hell no.
Stay the hell home.
You
We don't
tripping on
want to be
that.
bothered because we don't want to be bothered. We don't want to be bothered with all of this. Okay? No, well, just it is what it is.
No, I'm just glad that I have someone's that's old enough that I could leave my little one so safe with when I go out. Um, but as far as the bathroom thing, no, he will not be going to the bathroom for a little while by himself. He gets upset and be like, "Why you want me to go in there with you? Because you're not going in there with them." So it is what it is. But yeah, I guess we done on this chat. Cause like you said, we coming up on 2 hours. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for watching. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead, DC. I can't even hear you.
Oh, my bad. I forgot I was on mute so you can talk because they were talking in the background. Anyway,
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna do more videos like this. You know, we're gonna come up with topics. We try to get guests on the stage on the panel.
Yeah, that was my problem. I couldn't find a guest.
I got TC. I had texted her earlier and see if she wanted to be part of the show. You know, thank TC for coming up. Thanks, Lisa, for coming up. And I appreciate you coming through, Mel. Anybody that want to discuss something, you know, you can hit us up and we can discuss it, make it a topic.
Right.
Or you can come up with some topics too. But I appreciate everybody coming through. I want to make sure y'all hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell every time we go live and drop videos and do just fun stuff or whatever. Just hit us up. And don't forget to hit that like button. This is DC Kool-Aid and
Mel, baby.
and don't forget to subscribe to their channel. Their channel will be in the description down below. Once I end this live stream, I gotta wait for it to download and everything. But y'all have a good, blessed weekend. And if you off on Monday, enjoy your Monday off. I might have to hit the casino. I don't know. I see what I'm doing. All right, y'all. We holler.
All right, peace.
Girl, I've never been so sure. Needing you more and